Okay, in the workplace, you're 40 or 50 years of age and technology is rattling your brain. Have you been replaced? Is everything going to be okay? It's happening at Novak as well. Stay tuned.
I'm the ringleader, so listen up.
Hey, old person,
Yes, I'm here.
how are you, Grandma? So, Cleo, you've been rattled at your office, at our office. You've been rattled by technology. You never thought you'd get rattled. You've tried to push it physically away, and then it comes back on your desk, and then you've pushed it away, and it's come back on your desk again. And we're not that old.
No, I found like even just using my iPhone, thinking there was things that I didn't know about the phone that I'm still learning. And now the Mac attack has happened and I'm out of sorts. I can't, I'm just not focused as much as I am on a task because I'm learning a new language. It's like learning another language, honestly.
Did you think it'd be that hard?
I like a challenge. I definitely do, but I do know my limitations, and I get frustrated when I don't know something quickly, and it is something that's going to take a bit of time to navigate. Like I've been PC the whole time. My office set up at home's PC. The only thing I use that's Apple is my phone, but now the two worlds have collided. I feel a little bit, I'm Rose on that boat in the water, like on that door. I feel like, I need a lifeline.
It's a real thing. So what happened at Novak a year ago is companies started replacing the Microsoft computers, and then we all decided to do, I think, two computers a month, and we decided to move over to Apple. Some people thought this is just awesome. This is a great idea. I'm used to it. And some people like leave me out of this to leave it till later, leave it till later. Now that we got 50 workstations and we're 2/3 through. This is the hardest bit, the final mile where the hardest people are now having to move over, but there's a bundle of people that are already on the max. Tech's Tech makes you feel uncomfortable at first, and then makes you feel more comfortable after.
I think the design of the Mac and stuff is nice. It's all streamlined, the keyboard, everything looks good. But then when you realize, oh, like Control Alt Shift is not on this keyboard anymore. What do I press? It's like the new car that everything's the electric windows, the gearbox different. It's gonna take time for sure to navigate, but I think age does play a part. I know that one of the ladies in the office, she's 10 years older than me, and she's mastered it like a pro, whereas I'm a bit more inclined to I definitely was holding on to that PC.
So who's mastered it? Who's the lady?
I think Tina loves the Mac. She's great on the Mac. She really likes it. I mean, some things that we relied on, like photos and network and copying and printing and things, has been a bit challenging. But as far as your day-to-day, use, Tina doesn't have any issues with it. She likes it.
And Lisa's a big fan as well in our office. She took a while before she came over to the dark side. Just we got a comment here. There you go. David Guzzo just landed. He's in Italy again. So what else has changed in real estate that you've seen tech wise?
Well, I think property management in particular has changed. You know, you've got routine videos, you've got the inspection reports, all that's tech based now. Whereas before you would go in, the most tech you would get would be a written report and a photo. You know, now you've got these apps that are all, you know, coming through from Apple products, from, you know, all sorts of companies saying that we will, you know, minimize your time at a property, doing an ingoing, doing routines, all that sort of stuff. That's all tech. When you brought in the GoPro or the whatever you call it, the stick with the, you know, the camera to do the routines, we're all like, this is awkward. I don't like using this, you know, just like anything else. That
Yeah.
was new.
But the weird thing is that where are the hours of a day saved by all this tech? The whole idea is more efficient, better, faster, stronger, but the days are not getting shorter. So it seems like we take on more tech, we take on more hardware, but we end up taking on we do more jobs with that time that we have up free, because I don't see our industry at any better for it 10 or 20 years later.
No, I think what you're providing is better quality for the product that you're, you know, giving to your owners and your clients. There's more of a machine behind it. Like going to the property, you might be saving time, but then you go back to the office, you got to edit it, you got to save it, you got to, you know, all that takes time. And if you're learning that as well, you know, you're saying it's going to save us time in the long run, but right now it's making me more work. Like, you know, I could flick an email with a photo really quickly and get my point across, but now I'm editing this video, and, you know, you see those things coming to fruition maybe later, like when you say, oh, well, I can watch that video, I don't need to go in for the sales appraisal. And then you go on and you see this amazing routine video that you did. So the sales agent doesn't need to, you know, bother the tenant when they go in.
Yeah.
Whereas if it was just a clunky photo, you don't know about the rooms, the storage, you know. So I guess, you know, like you said, long term, it's adding value for sure. But when we're on the ground doing, like you said, the day's still the same. It's longer sometimes. So, yeah, I wouldn't be your first poster child for tech. I do think I'm a bit more old fashioned, and I like to talk and pick up the phone and just do minimal computer work. Like I definitely do sit on my computer all day, but learning this Mac, I'm like, I might as well speak French now. I'm going to go on Duolingo, pick up another language. It's the same.
So the Mac attack, the reason why, if anyone's wondering why Novak the Office went over to Macs, is the whole security side of it. So the security seemed superior. And I think probably everyone can poke a stick at this as well. The form factor was better, so it seemed they were, you know, smaller, faster, stronger. The whole networking thing was a bit of bullshit, like having that big server and the big, you know, for that everything just went much more efficient. So we're still using Office 365 on the Macs, but is the Mac thing, and I feel like it's not going away. Like I think that the Microsoft thing wasn't the future. Probably that Mac side of things blended with that hardware was better, but it's really been hard. It's been like watching everyone. You put this brand new like boxes on their desk and go, "Get ready, guys! This is the new thing," and then the people are like, "Oh, fuck. Seriously, can't I just do it?" And then even with you and your laptop, how long was the laptop sitting on your desk for?
You kept coming past, and I'm like, shit, I better turn it on. Like, look like I'm using it. You're like, Claire, what's that Mac doing there? I'm like, before I've had like books on top of it, and I'm like, and you know, me and Bronx are the same. We both feel like, you know, it's a little intimidating, but we'll definitely get there. But look, the young ones, gosh, if you gave, you know, any of the young assistants that have just come out of school and stuff, this laptop, they're frothing over it like, oh, you got this new laptop. I'm like, here, take it. You can
Isn't
use
that
it,
funny?
or Yeah.
because
Show me how to use it.
yeah, because Thomas needed a laptop because he was doing a bit of work externally, and yeah, literally you can see between sort of 18 to 30 people like bang with it, and between over 40, everyone's like, oh no.
No.
And then, but then there's the occasional surprise person that goes that Tina just smashed it.
Yeah, and I mean she was one of the first to take it on. Like, she was happy for the change. And I guess as well, it's where you're, when you're most vulnerable. Like, my assistant was on holidays for 4 weeks, and I knew what I knew, and I was like, I don't have time to learn anything new. I need the trusty old donkey that I can do the job with. And then when I'm in that space, which will never happen, so now, yeah, you rip the band-aid off. I'm probably going to come to work late because I know the Mac's waiting for me today. I might work from home. But yeah, no, it is a good thing as well. But just even the young ones, they add so much value in helping us old, decrepit property managers.
Isn't that funny?
It is. It's a team. It's a teamwork environment. I can get you out of NCAT, but you need to show me how to copy and paste on this stupid keyboard.
Isn't that funny? Anyway, observation in business lately at Novak, what we're seeing, and it is a pinch point. It is a pinch point. So to ignore it, I think, to say, look, it's not happening out there. I certainly don't see it going the other way. In most businesses, may be wrong, but good luck, everyone. If you are the Microsoft that's being replaced, then good luck to you. But I do have to say, if Lisa Novak can do it, anyone can do it. She's got the biggest pushback on tech that I've ever witnessed in my life. Ever.
Well, there's hope still. There's hope out
There's
there
hope.
for me.
There's hope. There's hope. Awesome. Claire, have a great day.
You too. Bye.
See you guys. Take care.